I understand you've had some success here, and you'd like to share it with us.
Yeah, man.
Is it okay if I record it?
What's that?
Can I record it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So, what do you got, man? Give me a good. So, let me ask you this: how long have you been on Cardone University?
About a month and a half, maybe 2 months.
All right, sweet. And what happened?
So a customer of mine that's been a customer for about 2 years, very small ordering, maybe 3,000 to 5,000 a year. Over the last 6 months, I've gotten them to blow up where they've spent over 100 grand with me in the last 6 months. So, one of the things that you and I talked about when I first joined the Cardone University was I wanted to get in front of my customers, but it felt very uncomfortable to me since most of what I do is on the phone. But I realized that to get to the next level, I really needed to start getting in front of my customers. So I flew down there. He was actually pretty close to where you guys are headquartered at. He's in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Met him in person. Banged out a quick little 10-minute presentation of, what we do, how we can help him more. He agreed on the spot, basically, to give me all of his business that he's currently sending to one of my competitors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's like 200 to 300 grand right there. And then I also won a deal for some digital signage stuff where we're going to be putting up TVs and media players that allows him to control thousands of TVs from a centralized location in his Florida office.
Boom.
So the whole deal is anywhere on the very, very low end of 500 grand. More realistically, it's probably going to be about $2 million if I get everything over the next year and a half to 2 years.
So, and what does that mean for you in terms of income?
Well, number one, we did what you said we would do. It took a little bit more than 30 days, but you said we'll recoup this money that you paid for Cardone University in 30 days. It took 45 days. So number one, it did that, and much more. Once these sales start coming in.
You're not going to hold that against me, are you?
Say that again?
You're not going to hold that against me, are you?
No, man. I mean, it's a good thing. Why would I hold it against you?
Yeah. No, that's awesome, brother. That's really cool. That's why we do what we do.
Yeah. So, and the biggest thing for me too is it's really opening up a plethora of new. I'm realizing I can get in front of other customers and get similar results. I mean, they might not be as big as this one, but I feel a lot more comfortable getting in front of someone, being actually in front of a person. You could see their body language. You could see facial expressions. So there's certain things that I said that weren't right, and I knew it right away, and I changed directions. Positive attitude, value oriented, all the stuff that that I read from all the books and the Cardone University. What I meant to tell you this anyway, one of the biggest things that I got from the Cardone University was attitude. I realized that I didn't have a bad attitude, but I didn't have a good attitude either. It was very neutral. So I've really been working hard on that over the last probably 3 weeks or so since I noticed it. And I think it really showed in the meeting.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, just so the viewers at home can know, how are you using the program on a daily basis? What's your ritual with the university?
Well, I want to use it more. Like I said, I was having problems accessing it from my phone. You and I worked that out, so I'm able to access it via my phone now. So 15 minutes a day in the morning is what I've been doing, but I'm going to bump that up to at least a half an hour a day, and I'll probably split it up 15 minutes a day, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, and I'm going to shoot for 30 minutes to 45 minutes a day of training just so I can kind of pound this stuff into my head. Another thing, too, is I thought the 11 steps of sales, I might be messing it up. It might be more than 11 steps, but I thought that was a bad training unit at first, and now I realize how good it was.
Okay, because you're able to break it down into these little micro things that you can work on?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't see the value of it first because, number one, I didn't think that it applied to my business, but as I went through it more and more, because that's the one where you have to you have to know each step, and you have to test out of it. So it took me probably 10 times to go through it. And by the time I got through it, I realized that I'd learned a lot.
Dude, that's awesome, man. This is, again, it's exactly why we do what we do, and I'm really glad that we were able to produce that kind of a result for you. Whatever I can do, you know, to maintain that for you and to help, you know, to add, let's add wood to the fire, man. That's my goal.
Yeah, sounds good, man. I really appreciate it.